Welcome to Health Organizers, your digestive system specialists. In our Health Bites, we strive to provide you with just enough information to chew on so that you can better understand how to care for your digestive system, also known as your hole in the middle. On this edition of Health Bite, we'll be discussing constipation. Now, constipation can be caused by a variety of factors. Low fiber, for one. Now, fiber serves as a broom. In a way, it's helping to just push the waste through the large intestine so that it can be eliminated. Not enough water can also lead to constipation because we need water to help lubricate or moisten stool so that it can easily be sent out from the body. Decreased movement or insufficient exercise. Exercise helps stimulate the large intestine, the muscles in the large intestine, and so when we don't move enough, that can let the large intestine be sluggish and lead to constipation. Certain medications, pharmaceutical medications, as well as certain supplements can also be constipating. Structural changes in the large intestine can lead to constipation, as can a mass or a tumor, something growing in the large intestine. And lastly, food sensitivities can also lead to constipation. When we think of constipation, there are actually two factors. One is the frequency of the bowel movements, and the other is the consistency of the stool itself. So optimally, it would be of benefit, greatest benefit to the body to have a bowel movement after every meal, but at least one per day. But if you are not having at least one bowel movement per day, then that is a definition for constipation. Also, even if you're having one bowel movement per day, but the stool is hard or you're straining, then that also is defined as constipation. Remember, symptoms are the body's alarms that there is an imbalance somewhere and we need to go and look for it. So covering up symptoms, especially persistent symptoms, without looking for the underlying causes is very similar to being awakened at midnight by your fire alarm. You get up, you turn off the fire alarm without looking for smoke or fire, and you go back to sleep. Well, now that's dangerous because you're asleep, the fire alarm is off, but the fire is on. So what is a persistent symptom? Think of the rule of ones. Happening more than once a day and more than one day a week is persistent. That concludes this edition of Health Bite on constipation. Visit us on the web at healthorganizers.net. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. I'm Dr. Megan LeBon, and remember, Health Organizers, working with you to tidy up your health naturally.